Every day.
Well, technically recording them, yeah, this is number 42.
Like I said, this Jackie Robinson episode, Jackie Robinson.
Alright, cheers to one of the ghosts. Oh, you buy some?
Yeah, I don't know. A little bit.
Cheers, family. Carlos, mad sweet. But yeah, this is episode 42 with Neph, Nigel.
Yes, sir.
You wanna introduce yourselves? You want me to do it?
I mean, hey, look, I feel like that was enough, but you're talking to the Don Dada, Southside Wavy. The label still ain't paid me. You know, Neph fan you, a.k.a. Never Ending Piece of Happiness. You know, just drop that gift for the sun. Shout out to Tori. And that's just me.
Yo, it's the man's Nigel. Nigel, that nigga Nigel, whatever you want to call me. Number one. Nigel Uno, shit, you know.
I went down with Nigel Uno.
The man's Nigel, flows tribal.
Why you busy on the net? Trying to die viral.
Yes, sir, we here.
I'm in the game.
I don't know,
That's the verse of the year, man. Arguably.
Yeah, man. How you guys? What you guys been up to? I feel like I haven't seen you guys. Well, I saw you guys last night, right?
Yeah. No. You saw me last night.
No, I saw.
No.
That wasn't last night. Was that Friday?
Friday, yeah, that was Friday.
I said you did. You pulled up Friday?
No.
No, he didn't. You pulled up Friday?
Yeah, I saw you.
What the crowd was? I was trying to perform.
After.
Oh, either way, yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder and shit, right? That's why Stevie Wonder on Friday.
Yes, it was like an old man.
I'm a big Stevie Wonder fan, so
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed. I feel like you're very
Old soul.
hip hop through and through.
Yeah, man, but hip hop started from the soul at first, you know.
Crinkling,
ASMR.
yeah, crinkling.
Crinkle ASMR for that.
Crinkling said, he said I wasn't gonna do it like that.
Hey, look, I ain't said I wasn't gonna do it. I said I wasn't gonna do it as much. But look, yeah, it's just like ODB. I know, like they say he never really listened to rap music.
Mm-hmm.
They say he always listen to soul. And me, I just like a lot of music. I'll be listening to alternative shit. I'll be listening to like the rap, some rock, some soul, funk, noise, different shit.
What's noise?
Noise, you know, like electronic.
Like EDM?
Nah, noise.
Like synth, like the 80s?
Nah, like, yeah, it's synth, yeah, it's noise, but it's like on some Aphex Twin or like, Vegan. These are the artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, they like, really good at what they do. Aphex Twin, he's the guy who Kanye sampled for Blame Game. Like the pianos and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But noise meaning like, oh man, you just gotta hear it, bro. Like, you gotta hear it. The people I just said, you should definitely go check them out. See what I mean.
Okay. And what about you, Nigel? What's been up with you lately?
I
I haven't seen you in a few weeks now.
It's, you know, life, music, trying not to get lost in translation. You know, this life everybody live go fast, so you know you gotta take the time out and do certain things. But new music on the way for sure. Yeah. Just had a show. We just performed with Chris Travis. You know,
shout out Water Boys.
Shout out Water Boys. Man, he was cool. You know, shoot, the Gift of the Sun released. That was dope.
Pop sneeze.
What's that mean?
The dog that sneeze.
Oh, the pup sneeze.
Yeah, the pup sneeze. That's it, man.
He's gonna jump.
I want him to.
No, don't do it. No, you don't want him to because of the
I would have liked it, but I was gonna say.
I mean, he'll jump. He don't care. He just wants to, you know, be held, be loved.
We got the pups in the building, ladies and
Big
gentlemen.
dog loving her. I mean, I fuck with all animals, but you know, fuck insects.
See,
not all of them. You know? So I mean, insects are creatures too, but fuck
as soon as you said it, he did it.
fuck 'em. Exactly.
Hey, sit down.
Shit, nah, bro. Fuck mosquitoes.
Yeah, fuck mosquitoes.
Fuck mosquitoes. Fuck maggots and flies.
Leeches.
Leeches.
Are they bugs or insects? arachnids like spiders. Like, yeah, fuck spiders right now, cause I hate.
What? Why do you hate spiders?
Bro,
They
so
like to
many-
be
it
in
be
their
so
own.
many fucking webs, bro. It be so many webs out here, bro. I'll be walking into, like, I stay at my grandma's spot, and like, it be webs. Crazy, like, I feel like they literally just wait till it get really dark, you know, wait till the nighttime. And that's when they start doing that shit. So I'll be coming home, walking into that shit, like, come on, bro. Like,
Spiders
waking up
are a
that shit
very
up.
vital source out here for
Yeah.
getting rid of other insects. I hate them though, but
I
they're
mean,
very.
yeah. Spiders are cool for getting rid of other bugs, but overall, like, they be getting on my nerve with the webs, I'll say.
You don't like rats?
I'm moving to New York, so
That's what
man.
that's
Chicago.
my next sentence.
Chicago is also a top 3 city when it comes to rats. But
Who's the other one?
I forgot.
New York obviously is number
New
one.
York,
They
obviously.
said Chicago was number 1 2 years ago.
Get the
I-
fuck
I-
outta
I
here.
didn't believe that
I ain't-
myself.
that's
Y'all sound
crazy.
Like New York is saying that, but yeah, I know, right? But yeah, I mean,
He didn't go there, and he said how he didn't go there yet, and he said how New
I've
York
been to
is
New
there.
York twice in 4 years. I've been there. But overall, I'm like, it's like
I say you meant to say yet.
yeah, not yet, but still, overall, nah, fuck rats. But it is what it is. I mean, if they not running up on me, I'm straight. So, that's
And you know, we already as humans we be around them and won't even know. And it could be anywhere. So I mean, yeah, as long as they don't, get too close to me.
I think New York rats. I mean, like, yeah, New York rats is big as hell compared to the ones here. And plus, the ones out here, I feel like they just be running away. The ones out there, I think they just gonna cool and they don't get no fuck.
I mean, the trash on the streets, so they gotta be out there,
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
you seen the video of that homeless dude? He like trained 5 rats to like stand in line and shit.
which is
You
crazy.
see that? Yeah.
You see, I'm standing in line.
Yes.
What is a rat standing in line for?
Probably he's trained them, obviously.
Like the standing? Oh, you mean like to line up?
Yeah, yeah. So they got like 4 rats,
like line up.
and then he'll like toss one, and then it, like comes back in the line.
Sound like a game.
He has too much time on his hands, and the homeless people out there.
Like the dude from Hayana with the pigeons and shit.
Yep, just like that, perfectly.
But a pigeon is just a flying rat.
Oh, it's the one. Look.
Oh wow. What if he bought them originally though? Cause I ain't never seen no white rat on the street.
Bro, they don't move until he points. Yo. Yeah, so we're watching that video.
He bought these rats, bro. Has he? At least he bought that white one, cause I've never seen a white rat. On
You
the
never
street.
seen a white rat
On the street?
Never seen a white
On
rat
the
on the street.
street? Never in my life.
Yeah.
All this will be black.
You want to know what? If we have, we did. It's dirty. It was dirty as fuck.
And it's probably dark too.
Yeah, that too. You don't ever see rats in the morning.
But white is crazy. Like if I see an all white rat, I'm probably gonna want to take a picture if he ain't fast enough.
Hey, that's Stuart Little.
I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Stuart, that man.
We
Stuart
getting-
low-key know Calvin Cambridge, but that's another story.
We getting our
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
tapped by the fucking Packers, man. This shit crazy.
Shut up.
Oh, you got money on the game right now?
Shout out Justin Fields.
I got some money on players, but I forgot that. I don't know what I thought the Bears season was gonna be, but I thought it was gonna be a little bit better. But I see that the coaching staff kind of isn't it. We got some good players, but there's no excuse for us to be down 14.
To the Packers.
To the Packers.
No Aaron Rodgers.
No Aaron Rodgers. That's insane. The defense is bad. Offense looks predictable. DJ Moore's there. We got no. He hasn't got a touchdown, which is crazy. And Priest. And I don't know.
Because I definitely was better than that.
What? I bet already on that.
What bets you got? You like gambling on sports, don't you?
Gambling on sports
You throw
is.
some money around.
I mean, yeah. I feel like it's a good. Yeah, that devil and dabble. I'm not Mike yet. When the money hit, I can definitely feel myself be like Michael Jordan out here going a little too crazy. Carl Cammy's in the casino, like damn.
No, but I mean, Mike just a competitive person. You heard that nigga like
He's addicted to
like
it.
To winning.
Yeah, like he gonna like you go to dinner with that nigga, he probably gonna be like,
I'll
yo,
finish first.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna finish my plate first and shit.
I believe it.
I bet I get a big appetizer, some random shit.
I bet my bill's bigger than yours.
No, a tip bigger. Pause.
There's a Kobe Bryant story that he's so addicted. You know which one I'm about to say?
I'm a big Kobe fan for sure.
That he like competes at every single little thing. So once everybody grabs a glass of wine, he tries to chug it and be like, "Yo, I was first."
Hey, that's the best way to be.
You see, that's why Scotty had to dip. You know, Mike, he probably got into some orgies and shit with Mike back in the day. They were champions. Next thing you know, Scotty just having a good time thrashing the bitch. Mike just like, I
bet I pipe better.
I bet I fuck better. I fuck better. Like, Scotty like, chill out, Mike. Damn, we just won, bro. Chill. We good.
Everything's a competition with
We
Mike.
good.
That's the best way. I mean, once you perform at that highest level and you compete like that, I couldn't imagine trying to not be that competitive again. Like, you really got to hone yourself in to be like, man, I can't think about this like I'm casually, like I'm coming into this like I'm just playing.
Or
At first, probably.
Or even like you retire and then you just sit at home.
Yeah.
You don't got practice.
You don't got practice. You don't work out.
We're in the backyard and he can call anybody he want. Well, he a little older now, but like when he first retired, he could probably call the hottest person in the NBA. Like, yeah, slide. Like, I know you've heard about those competitions that he's had with LeBron. Like, he's had, I think, 2 different occasions pickup games with LeBron.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, like it was I think it was a Jordan summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know you gotta look it up, but I know they said a lot of people was there from like what's dude's name? Maybe like a Karan Butler, like early 2000s before Bron got in the league. Like he had like somebody
like 17-year-old LeBron.
16, like before he got in the league, like right before his senior year, I think like he got the call, like yeah, you know they go to Chicago to practice and shit. Like Mike don't hoop no more, but like they'll go to Chicago and be out here. And they said like he'll be the best ball player. Bron said it was the best ball players and shit like that. And he said, you know, since he was like not in the league and shit, he had to wait probably like a game or something. The next thing they was like, all right, pick him up. And then, oh yeah, this was the same thing I'm talking about. Ron Artest was and he fucked up Mike ribs, if I'm not mistaken.
Ron did?
Yeah, Ron Artest. Yeah, he fucked up Michael Jordan ribs just because, you know, Ron was.
That sounds like some shit he would do.
But yeah, he this was when Mike was selling the Wizards. So yeah, like he. Trying to see what he did. I don't know, but I just know.
Bet you that man.
This the same game LeBron was playing and all that, and the next thing you know, shit, Mike was balling like that. They say Mike was, according to Ron, he said he was balling so good, like he probably was coming out next season averaging 30, like that at that age, like. So that's why Ron was like, oh yeah, I can't let this slide, like.
He probably did it on accident just because. And
he did. Like he said he apologized. Because Ron apologized for it.
I bet he did because I was just sitting there. I'm like, you talking about injuring Mike in a pickup game?
He's on the Bulls too, so yes.
In a pickup game? You know how many people gonna be looking around you like, well, you just hurt Mike.
No. But at that moment, he wasn't hurt. Like, Mike kept playing. He played the whole game.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
Exactly.
That sounds like Michael.
He played the whole game. It wasn't until the next day the article came out. Like Michael Jordan ribs bruised, but I think like it was a rumor about Ron. Like we ain't know like the whole like article ain't come out, but you know Ron admitted to it though recently.
Heard.
Yeah. That's Mike. Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
One of the goats.
Who's the other one? Jackson?
That's the Mamba. That's me for me. I'm definitely gonna say Brian. You got to say James in that too. You got the Russells, Chamberlains, the Iversons, the Irvins.
You know what? I got a hot take for you.
Mr. Johnson's for real. Like pause. So I was gonna be like, yo, like Magic Johnson is one of my top 5 favorite players for real all time. So yeah, what you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, it's not that crazy. Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell only because the league hadn't really opened up yet.
Yeah, like, I mean...
It was the 50s.
If you don't throw them in your list, I'm not mad. Like, if we talking top 10 or top 5, I'm like, I'm not mad. Like, you either A, ain't seen them play, or B, like, them niggas only had 10 teams they was going against compared to 30 teams right now. So, that's a big difference.
That's like,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, compared to now. I was about to say, I'm like, when it comes to, like, older generations of basketball... That's like the asterisk generation for me because I'm like, not to get too deep into basketball, but
Shut up, Bob Cousy, because I just randomly seen some of his highlights.
The peak of the NBA probably was around the 2000s, like athlete wise. Athlete wise, it was 2000. Like the amount of pure athletes that was coming out after that time, after like 1999, after 2000. Those like type of players they were never coming out back in the day. There was never going. People could say Derrick Rose is similar to there was never. No, you could say Penny, But for how Derrick Rose
Penny was
was,
6'11", if not 6'10", 6'9" maybe.
but I'm just like,
Penny Hardaway?
About 6'9", 6'10".
It's like 6'2". It was a point guard.
Penny Hardaway was as big as LeBron, and that's like tall as LeBron.
wait.
And that's why LeBron looked up to like Penny, because Penny was like the second coming of Magic.
You serious saying he's 6'6"? What?
He said he's 6'9".
He's about 6'7", 6'8".
Penny Hardaway?
I swear to God.
Look it up.
You know how many times I used to play with them?
Okay, look it up. We gotta see it.
Because Anthony Hardaway, bro.
Anthony
Yes,
Hardaway
that nigga's
height.
about
We
6'6" at the shortest.
need the facts behind it. But like I'm saying, yeah. So it's like anything back in the day, not discrediting Mike, but anything back in the day that was past like the 90s. Yeah, that's asterisk like type stuff. I'm not gonna say it wasn't
6'7".
So okay, there you go. You say 6'9". That's 2 That's a big difference.
That's
In the NBA, that's a big
That's still a
difference.
big guard.
It is though, but
Luka
but if you would have said he was 6'9" for real, I would have been I would have been. I never knew that.
Yeah, I know.
No, I never knew that.
PG 6'9" though.
I can see that.
Paul George?
Paul George taller than LeBron. He like an inch or two shorter than KD.
Yeah, for those that can't see, my dog is having the time of his life by his damn self.
D Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Crown Royal sponsors.
Yo, Nigel, I figured you would want some of these, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab some.
Scroll through. I see the.
I'm gonna guess which one you would like. I'm gonna guess Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess Courage,
Yeah.
Cowardly Dog,
Courage. I fuck with everything, to be honest. I feel
and
like
Arthur.
I fuck with the Arthur one. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said the Arthur one go crazy. Is it because of the glasses? But the Chip Skylark though.
Chip Skylark, yo,
The Chip
Fairly Odd Parents.
Skylark, though.
That's crazy.
Oh, and they were delivering the pizza.
Don't you? Oh, I need that. Let me get.
You want that one?
I was talking about and Angry Beavers. So, bro, like I can name all these shows. Like I
Oh.
be asking people about the shows.
What man is that?
Let me go. Yeah, I didn't even see that one. Dang, let me get that.
I was gonna be like, you know about like the what happened to Robot Jones and shit like that. Those old Cartoon Network shows, like the ones that got canceled. My partner's a monkey type shit like those.
I was watching something on Facebook randomly. It was a reel, and it was saying if it was Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon
Cartoon winning. I've been seeing
versus
that.
I'm saying like I'm sitting here.
Versus Disney?
No, Nickelodeon.
Disney,
I don't think. Well, Disney,
you could do Disney animation, but that's kind of cheating. I'm not gonna lie. Disney got some decent, like that's a.
You want to throw the Marvel in there? They extra shit.
No, you
No,
can't.
no.
No.
Like
So you right. Let me
around 2000, right?
Yeah. So let me just stick with.
2000 to 2010, Nickelodeon and the Cartoon.
Oh no, you can't even include Disney because Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network smoking Disney
that's what
Channel.
I'm
That's a
saying.
fact. You talking about? I'm sure you're not thinking about cartoons. Who putting up a fight back in the day?
Somebody,
Jake Long.
Somebody. No, right, Jake Long.
I'm just saying, no.
Possible.
Kim Possible.
Life of a American Teenage Robot,
That was Nick.
That was Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Yep.
Oh,
Who really?
Cartoon Network?
No, we talking
Family.
about we talking about Disney Channel.
Oh,
Like, who really-
Disney.
like what animated cartoon?
that shit was just entertaining. It wasn't that violent.
Yeah, it really wasn't that
The
action
Replacements, maybe.
orientated.
Yeah. No, was that Nickelodeon? The Replacements.
That was Disney
Disney,
Channel.
that's Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess because you can't include Disney XD. So yeah, we just gonna do Disney.
Yes, you can, but we not.
We're not gonna do that. Yeah, Cartoon Network might be smoking them. That's a
Cartoon
fact.
Network's 100% ahead of everybody. The
Bro,
kid next door, bro. The kids next door, alone with all this shit, the weapons that they coming up with,
Bro.
and then you got the fucking Looney Tunes technically, and then
They're
Teen
damn near
Titans.
undefeatable. Yeah.
And Dragon Ball Z.
If you can't count
And
XD,
Nettie.
you can't count XD. You can't count adults.
Yeah, you can't count. You can't. Well,
Yeah.
but no, because you could, because that was Toonami.
If you
That was
wanted-
Toonami.
But if you, that's not Cartoon Network though.
It was on Toonami. Toonami is
It's
on
not-
Cartoon
is
Network.
XD not under Disney, so you might as well.
XD was a whole different channel. Toonami was
So
not.
Disney though.
XD is a whole
Yeah,
different
Disney,
channel,
we
but
talking
that's
about brand.
Disney. That's a whole different channel. Toonami was still on Cartoon
I'm still
Network.
counting XD then if you gonna say that.
We still smoking them. That's a fact, man.
I'm not on that team.
I know. I'm just saying. We
Like,
still. I know. We
Cartoon,
on Cartoon Network. We smoking them without a doubt.
Team cartoon all day. Like I said, one of my favorite shows that went away quick was Sheep in the Big City on Cartoon Network. That was a good show.
Sheep in a Big City.
Yeah, it's like I'm telling you, man, the shows that got canceled, some of the best.
You know, as a kid, everything felt like it was like it had longevity because
Yeah.
you know time back in the day was so extended. So
Summer
you,
felt
so
so long.
a show could
Just 'cause we-
only had 8-10 episodes. And you could have sworn that shit was like
All
on
season.
forever, and it was really just boop here today, gone tomorrow. And they was coming out.
Good loop. But I was gonna say, since we off of Disney, I was gonna say shout out to the Weekenders though. That was the shit.
That wasn't
Recess
good.
and all that good shit too. Disney had hits, but it just when we talking about like fighting and shit, like nah, they can't keep up.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Disney was way more like melodramatic shit for like going through school. Like I watched Disney Channel and cartoons when I was like, and it correlated through me in school and shit.
That's what like you can ask somebody, oh yeah, you know about this shit, and then you can ask them about some Nickelodeon shit, but it might be too weird, and you might be like, nah, you play it safe. You play it safe off the Disney, and then you be like, oh, you see that on so and so. Don't get me started on when you was a kid and you found out another kid was watching Adult Swim. That was it. Like that was really like it. No,
I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, the old because of the album, the old Adult Swim. I never liked that as a kid. That's what was crazy.
I love Home Movie and all that shit.
But you really think about it. Like, did you really enjoy? Like, I didn't never really watch. I never really watched that.
I watched Yu Yu Hakusho and Inuyasha.
Yeah, I watched all that other
shit.
stuff, but when it came to Home Movie, C-Lab 2021, Oblongs, I probably got into that on accident because I was just staying up.
Then you got Family Guy, King of the Hill,
Home Improvement.
That one off.
No, that was on Nickelodeon.
But hey, nah, niggas don't remember when Pee Wee Herman was on Adult Swim though.
Was he really?
You don't remember they did that? They did that for like one whole summer. I remember it was like.
I remember. I think I remember.
Yeah, they was playing like this low key when I started watching it because I never watched it. You know, that was an '80s show. So like they started playing it like for like a summer. Bro, like I'm a cable ass kid.
Damn, man.
Drop the lane.
Interscope hasn't sent the money yet. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, man, they capping.
He ain't trying to go Charles Hamilton out here. He said Interscope.
Jeez, this man sure
Nah,
love looking
all right,
like.
who would you sign with if you had the option?
AWOL.
AWOL?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's a distribution label.
Oh, you're gonna be indie?
But no, Empire all day though. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, of course, who the fuck don't want to be indie at this point? But I agree with you. Like, I mean, like, if we now say if you want to make it interesting and fun and say take the business side out and like put like the all time labels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be. Yeah, we talking like that. I got to think about it then. I got to think. Go ahead.
All right, Nigel. Who would you sign with tomorrow if you had every single you had a number one hit independent?
Universal, and I would technically the only reason why I would sign with Universal is just because Drake's over there.
Mm-hmm.
And
See, he thinking about the business shit.
Yeah.
We talking about having like all the labels, bro.
I
We
mean-
talking about Death Row and all them random like the groups. They're not even just labels. It's like people like.
it's just because we make music, and now it's like I'm thinking about it from what we doing, and I'm like those type of labels. I'm like, damn, we down there doing that right now. So it's just like, but it's
Young Money. We'll just say take Universal as Young Money.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Maybe back in the day, I definitely signed with Young Money
There
back
is
in
no
the day.
Young Money today, right?
Yeah, there's no Young Money today.
I mean,
But back in the day when they was hot, you talking about with the Drake, the Nicki, the
2010?
Tiger? Oh, you damn right I'm signing the deal. That's why it was funny when J. Cole said, even Dr. King would have been on Young Money, dog.
I would have been on Rockefeller for sure.
Oh, Rock Nation or something. He said Dr. King would have been on Dreamville. No, he wouldn't. Bro.
Rockefeller for sure.
He would have, Birdman would have tossed that bag to him. He would have signed. He would have done that, had a whole red rag on his head there. He would have been Dreamville over Young Money? Nah.
That's funny. Yeah, I know, right? He would have shitted on niggas. But I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out Rockets too.
ASAP?
Rockets Records.
Oh, yeah, Rockets.
Black Star came out under them.
You see, now you saying stuff like that, so I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Like, if you talk about the old Stone Throw with Dylan, Madlib, and Doom, you damn right. I'll say they'd be top 3 for me. Like, the prime era, like the labels and shit that we talking about. I don't even know if my shit loud enough on this bitch, but still. Some I'll be like in and out on the mic and shit.
It's cool. They'll be alright.
Alright.
They'll be alright. No. I mean, talk like a normal guy.
I got you.
Speak up a little bit. Ain't nobody else in here.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
three
us.
of us. This isn't what is it called? This ain't Drink Champs. We don't got a crowd.
We don't got a crowd. There's nobody else.
Hey, make some noise.
Make some noise for that, man. It's, you gotta, you know what? Hey, look, we gotta, hey, let me find out some of you podcasters is doing that with the laugh track of the audience in the back.
Joe and them all didn't do that.
I mean, well, first off, nobody's, I don't care what topics is there talking about. I'll listen to maybe a Joe Budden podcast. You talking about going to see it? What do you guys say?
See it live?
Now I think,
Like what?
my bad, go ahead.
Why? That's all I gotta say. I wouldn't go see. I really want to go see no podcast.
I'll go see a podcast. I mean, like, because they doing that in Atlanta right now. Like, they doing the
Like a versus?
They doing the young everything.
No, they just on the tour. It's
Everything
kinda
under
corny.
Revolt. Everything under Revolt. You seeing Drink Champs live. You seeing the Young Miami shit live. Yeah. Oh, I thought you was gonna say this, but yeah, like
And you ain't got no. Not to get back into the business side. It's like, dang, you guys can't make enough money off so and so that you got. All right, let's go on a tour. But you're not artists. Like I know there's people
you
who
gonna make money 'cause
I
people
get
wanna
it.
see
You know what I'm saying? Want to see it.
Listen to that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But look, but that's what I'm saying. People want to see it. So you just gave me that like idea. That's what I'm like. I remember it's the show. I think it was called Politically Incorrect or some shit like that. And they'll just have like rapper. Like I remember they had like Jane Simmons on the episode with like Kid from Kid and Play and like Suge Knight and like some really popular white woman who was an actress. And they'll all just spit their takes on like I'm not gonna say life, but like like on shit around the world and shit like that. And I was like, if they did that, it's like on some ABC early 2000 shit. And I'm like, if they did that with like podcasts,
Oh, I know.
I know what you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
remember.
so if they did that with podcasts on some random shit, I'm like, oh yeah, you telling me like, oh, Lil Baby on here with like a Wiz Khalifa, a random person, or somebody else, and like some people who don't have nothing to do with rap, I'll be like, oh, if that's just a podcast and they send them down for 1 hour, I'll listen.
Yes,
to it.
you see, it's the combination of the
Combination.
rappers, and then the non-rappers, and it's podcasting. They be trying to get so many personalities in the room that it just be a bunch of and just a bunch of topics getting thrown out and not really no direction. But to go see a podcast live will probably have to be, I think that's 85 South with that was
Yeah, you talking about DCF?
Yeah, because I'm like that's decent. I'll probably go see that live. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know clearly what they're gonna talk about because they're gonna do some comedy.
I feel like that's gonna
And
be
I can
all
go drink.
podcasts.
But
Not all of them.
not all of them.
I feel like comedy podcasts you would want to see live.
It's just a comedy show. That's how I look at it.
What, 85 South?
I know I said it's just like a comedy show. Like what
Yeah,
you said,
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
comedy show.
But like to see, no, I don't know, man, because it depends. Like if someone's got like Brandon Johnson on a podcast, I would want to
Oh,
see
you
that
talking about
live.
the mayor? I mean,
Yeah.
hilarious.
We definitely
plugging a P. I
we
said.
definitely ironically we definitely seen Brandon Johnson at the promontory and they was doing the podcast. Nah, I didn't. But
Nah,
you got it
I
out.
was way in the back.
Never know, man.
I was by the bar.
One of y'all shake his hand. One of y'all could have been the next president, man. You know what they say.
Yeah. But that'll be interesting. It'll be dope. It's just really I'm like the Joe Budden podcast. I want to see that live.
I'm gonna switch this up on some random shit.
Yeah, go do it.
I was gonna be like, not switch. How would you feel? Because I remember DeMarcus Cousins announced it. Like he said the idea. And I was like, that'd be interesting. What if LeBron ran for president? I was like, that'd be crazy.
I wouldn't vote for him.
I would.
No.
I'm not a LeBron fan either, but I mean, like,
Dante,
for him to switch
yo,
it.
relax, buddy. Relax.
Even I need some attention.
All right, Dante, come here. All right, he can sit on my lap. Dante, come here. All right. Actually, don't hit your head.
You see?
He's finna jump.
He's finna D-Wade. Look.
There we go. All right.
Bro, D-Wade.
Donteezy. JTeezy.
This is Dante. This is the handsome man of the house besides me.
We gotta pull him off the shot.
Right, let him hit the beat.
Bro, hold on. Matter of fact, let me see that.
Oh, gotta bless the bottle.
Shout out to Joe though. Shout out to Joe Budden podcast.
You know what? Let's go viral. Fuck Joe Budden.
Hey.
I'm just playing.
Play t-shirt,
I'm just
button,
playing.
space guy.
I ain't got no beef with Joe Budden.
I ain't got no
I
beef
like
with
Pump It Up.
Nah. We talk about mixtape.
I saw Love and Hip Hop.
Mixtape.
I ain't gonna say all that.
Mixtape wise, I'll give it to Joe. He
Yeah, see, and that's
he
the only-
definitely had his run where it was like very underground hip hop. Because I was peeping Joe Budden mixtapes back in the day just because.
You had to.
Yeah, you had to. Hip Hop DX, that was one of the sites that I first started even getting into the hearing about music. So I'm like, Hip Hop DX was definitely putting me on a bunch of like just random stuff, Eminem stuff. White Owl dropped that. That was definitely one of them things. Had a bunch
Shout
of
out to
stuff.
the White Owl mixtapes. That was
Yeah,
crazy. I
those
forgot
were
all about
crazy.
that.
Yeah, those were crazy.
Forgot all about
Bunch
that.
of unreleased stuff on it.
I mean, yeah, you gotta do it like how they was doing it with like the DJ Clue days and shit like that. So mixtape era.
Way back in the day.
Mixtape era.
Oh, speaking of mixtapes, you know that that little debate, 50 Cent or Lil Wayne in terms of mixtapes. How do you feel
I
about
never
that?
knew. I never knew
50
that was a
Cent, a
debate.
Lil Wayne debate on the verses, because I ain't gonna lie to you, like I had to tell somebody, 50 might really have Wayne a little bit.
Nah. Just
They don't.
the vast amount of music Lil Wayne has.
Mixtape.
We
that
talking
is
about
also
albums,
great.
no?
versus album.
Wait. Somebody said some. This is a good point.
What?
Just Wayne solo songs.
Okay.
Because in the verses you can clearly play whatever. But the dude made a point that if we talking about just solo songs between the both of them, nobody else featured on there. Albums only.
No.
50 smoking him.
No. Okay. No.
50 is smoking that man, bro.
He not. And that's just my personal opinion.
But give me. But then I'm like, he had. I'm saying, I'm like, he had the songs side to side, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, the songs he picked, those are really good songs. But I'm like, 50, he just really put his whole first album out there, like the whole first album.
The whole
50,
That's all them joints, yeah. Like
every song's heat.
them ain't missing.
Yeah, they good songs. But all around, I'm really not even gonna like get into it. But it's a good debate.
It's a good debate
overall. But I was gonna say, if you think about it, it's a random thing, and I love Wayne. But in today's era, Wayne is an industry plant.
What? Yeah, please elaborate.
Think about it. I mean, like, how old did he get signed?
13? 11?
Yeah, I mean
13, and he was around. All
he was groomed and pushed, and
that's the industry. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I was like, if you think about it, Wayne was like, cause like, you know what I'm saying, like you say, he was groomed, but it's not like how they do it now. Like, I ain't say like he is an official industry plant.
Industry plant.
Like industry meaning like he was just with Cash Money and shit like that, which was already an official label and shit like that, and they groomed him to be like. But I'm not saying they didn't. No way in hell did Cash Money groom that man to become the lyricist that he became. Like, so he did that on his own. Like, that was his own like love for the game. So I can't really say that.
It's crazy to say. I feel like the industry plans now are more like creative players, because it's like you got to think like you were found by a label. It's just like, so it's like if me and Neph were found by somebody in a label, the A&R, like, you know what, these guys are dope. They might not be ready for this major label success. Let me get them around certain people, have them dressing like this, make music like this, give them a little beats, do this, push them, promote them a certain way.
Not like the big signing day.
Yeah, because that doesn't happen no more. You just artists, it doesn't. But I mean, it does after the fact. But we talking about like just the artists, how they get pushed out. They getting pushed out like they creative players. Like, oh damn, this guy's new now. Yeah. Oh, this guy's. Oh God, he has this whole song and swag. Back in the day,
they don't do that with anybody. But yeah, back in the day, it's totally different.
You'd see people grow into who they became.
Soulja Boy, for example.
Yeah, exactly. The Kendricks, the Drakes, the song we seen them grow into who they are now. They just didn't come out and was like, this is a persona. I'm just this boss street whoop whoop.
Shout out YouTube.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We seen that. We seen the growth. Now it's that.
Wiz Khalifa as well.
Yeah, we seen the growth. We seen the growth with a lot of artists. Now you don't even see that. You got to go back. Damn, this dude came out. How many tapes he have? He got an album out. I thought he had a song. Now you see he got 2-3 albums out. I had never heard them 2-3 albums. Never was a rotation. Never came up, man. Wasn't nobody talking about it. Oh, now it's like he getting a rotation because of
one thing.
The industry behind him is pushing him.
Oh, damn, that's fire.
What?
No, I'm saying like hypothetically, like that's what like.
Oh, I thought you were looking at something.
Yeah, like hypothetically, that's how it is. Like, and then it's so pushed into a certain narrative nowadays.
It's to the point where I ain't gonna lie. If I do make it, like, you know, if I'm gonna make it, but I mean, like, but when I do,
how you make it is better.
Like, I'll be cool if people were saying he's an industry plant.
You wouldn't mind it?
I would hate it.
Because
I would hate it too.
Because mentally, I know I'm not. Like, I know how much I came through, and there's so much shit that I have out that you can go check and see, like,
that don't have major label backing.
Yeah, so I'm like, you can go see that, and it's obvious.
If you have,
it's clear as
how many projects do you have?
I don't know. That's a great question.
It's over 5+ though, right?
Well, I think there's like 3 of them just between you.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So it's like it's over 5+. So if you got over 5+ albums, if you have over 5+ albums, not 5+ songs out, not 5+ mixtapes or EPs, 5 albums, at least quality, like bunch of music over 10, you not no industry player. You put your work in. If we can go back to pull your rap report and be like, oh, where did this guy come from? Next you see, he made 10 mixtapes before he got even noticed. Damn, he put some work in. Now, oh damn, you made 2 albums, 2 EPs in an album.
I got about 7 projects alone.
Yeah, see, there you go. Boom. 7, that's decent.
And that's just by myself. And then with him, it's 2 more. So that's 9. I'm on my LL Cool J shit finna hit that sawbuck for the next project. Hey, next project.
Let's talk about that. Yeah.
Next project is called Out of the Box.
Out of the box.
Out of just like the old TV show. Just named after that.
Out of the box.
And it's really just low key a lot of new songs and old songs from all produced by my homie, the guy with the orange glasses, aka George. He's dope. He's incredible.
Incredible.
But I've been working for years, and I've been trying to get a project with him out for a while. So like, y'all heard his production on my shit before though. But it's a really good project. It's, even though it's not done yet, but it's gonna be a really good one.
When are you gonna put it out?
I can't call it because I just put out Album of the Year already. Oh. I just dropped Album of the Year already in my eyes. EP of the Year. Shout out my man D Money up, and he getting to it.
He really get to it.
Hey Nigel, put him on your lap or something.
Come
You distracted me.
I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog.
You know,
like a dog. Yo, oh, man, don't get.
oh, that's you?
Nah, that's his shit. That's me.
Man, he acting like he got $1 million in the bank.
No, I was saying, oh my god, because the Wayne shit, whenever he spilled the Wayne in the interview. Come on. He had kicked his cup full of Lane and he was mad as hell, yeah.
I think I remember
oh
this.
My god, it's a very viral video.
Wait, who did it?
Wayne.
He kicked his own
Come on.
cup.
Yeah. Like he had it on Instagram Max. But yeah, he had kicked his cup of Lane.
No, don't bring that.
He was mad as hell. I can see a shorty.
Yo.
I can see a shorty.
I actually never opened these pack of stickers.
I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm finna see a fucking wild thornberry one. I'll be hyped for that one.
Oh, Popeye.
Porky.
Why are you so turned, man? Come
You
on.
know what? I love my dogs, but sometimes they can be annoying. That's like kids, you know?
That's my dog. Yeah, they are 100%.
Like, you could love your kids 100,000%. Danny Phantom?
Damn.
Yo.
Look,
That's one of the ones that'll definitely be like a definite fighter out there. Nick. Danny was getting stirred.
He was getting 30?
We could really
Danny
talk
was a good
about
show.
we could really talk about the growth of Danny Phantom and how it was. He was a pinnacle into me growing up as a kid because for one,
Dante, come here, man. Come here.
check it out.
Come here.
I had his toys.
Come here. Man. Can't just grab him.
come on.
Nah, he thinks you're playing.
Ah. Hey, give me this.
They just taking that. Try and get it done.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll chase it.
I know. I want him to come. Please come on.
So now we got it. See, look. See, you don't want to.
See? See? You know what? There you go. There you go. Just sleep.
Yeah, just lay down.
What happened to the other one?
We gonna get it. We
I
want.
saw the other one too. I think
We-
he had
We're gonna have to
Oh,
get it
so-
once he get to messing with it. But no, I mean Danny Phantom definitely with
That was like 04, right?
Oh, I was just telling somebody 05 was a hell of a fucking year.
For
I
like
don't-
personally, or we talking
Just
still
in
talking
ge-
cartoons?
In
Right.
general life, for me, 05 was a hell of a year. The GameCube came out. I feel like if I just look up pinnacle events in 05,
I got you.
I feel like it'll just be a lot. Like damn, that happened in 05. Damn, that happened in 05. Yeah, 05 was a good year. I don't even remember it, but I just feel like I remember it being a dope ass like
I
time.
remember 04 was one of my favorite years as a kid.
Yeah, as a kid, just growing up, 05 was lit.
05
It
was
was
like the
04
rise
for
of
me.
Atlanta hip hop.
That
remember
cat,
that.
that was lit. So yeah,
Shout out Big.
it was definitely a vibe.
2005 in the United States. Yo, I got you.
Nah, they used to have this thing with this look up the #1 song in the
Oh,
charts
yeah.
on your birthday, unlike your birthday of that year type shit like that.
Got another one.
You got another one.
It's right by your foot now.
I know.
Grab it.
Nah, that's not-
Literally my foot, right?
So for those that can't see clearly, Nathaniel here has shoes, Slippers?
it's slippers, caveman slippers.
caveman slippers
Yeah.
that look like feet. They're just some big ass feet, like
Okay.
Shaq feet.
Bobin sound to the Rockets, you seen that?
Oh, that's lit.
You really?
Yeah, Bobin. Bobin, he my man.
Ooh,
Shout out
what
to the
you-
Rockets. I know.
Are you gonna show
I'm
off
gonna
the?
actually try to show y'all. Put my whole foot up there, but
Oh my goodness! What?
Hey, there you go. You should probably just sit. You should probably just sit like that. No,
so
no, not like with your feet up, but I'm like to the side because you definitely keep it at the table on.
freaky as hell, yeah. Extra Zeke, extra.
Hey, what's the Wi-Fi phone in here? The
He
Wi-Fi.
good.
The Wi-Fi?
Uh-huh.
He good. He ain't put in on that shit, man.
Does it come to my phone?
Yeah, sure. What
Like
is
a
it?
notification?
He's straight.
If I press the right one, it should let me know. It should let you know.
You know who
Yeah.
that is?
It's my last name. Vega.
You know who that is?
Who's one? Oh, is that Courage?
There you go. It's Sersky. Technology shit.
Man, fuck this dude. I'm just playing.
That's so revolutionary. Shout out to Apple for doing that
Shout out
shit.
to Apple.
That's so revolutionary. Just sharing a Wi-Fi code. You ain't even got to do nothing. This ain't your.
It's funny because I was saying like people there's like comparing like Apple headquarters, the first headquarters, which is Steve Jobs' old house, and like I forgot somewhere, California probably, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's old house in like the 70s, and then like compared to the big ass headquarters it is now.
It's like a college campus now, right?
Yeah, 100% then as big as Silicon Valley. But I'm like, yo, that man, just would have never thought we'll be living like how we're living right now with this phone shit.
Bro, can you imagine if you could go back to like 10-year-old you and just be like, yo, there's gonna be some dope shit out here. You gotta be ready, and don't forget, win the lottery.
Man, you said win the what?
Win the lottery, bro.
You talking about win? I'm down to win the lottery. I'm gonna get back on that, man.
What y'all doing over there?
I'm sorry, I'm finna play a West Side Gun snippet just because I want to hear it since this album isn't out yet, so. I'm just shocked at who produced it.
Who produced it?
Somebody that he don't usually work with. That's somebody I really don't know. I think it's like another one of those unknown dudes. Like how he did Don Kara, this guy. Look.
Oh, okay, yeah, up and comers.
Of course, that's why, West Side to give it. So yeah, I'll sign a Griselda for sure. That's now though, but that's just now. Like, we really talking like now and like all games aside, I'm like, Griselda, AWOL, XL Recordings, Empire. These are all the people I would, sign my soul to.
And how much would it take for you to sign that soul away?
I can't dispose all that on this.
$5 million?
I can't do that.
32
Hey, look,
million.
5 mil ain't like what it used to be. Like back then, they was just tossing that out. Remember ASAP signed for 3 mil. I think Drake signed for about 2 or 3 mil.
Mm-hmm.
I need about
I'm talking about
$5.
their first joint.
I need about $5. If you're trying to get in contact with the kid, man, I need about $5 on the table. I ain't gonna lie. Creative control. That's it.
Give me about 400 pennies. I'm good.
Then it's like
400 pennies and some churros.
Then it's like, we could do the split. 60-40. That's it.
You 60?
Yeah, I'm
60.
trying to get the Master P deal big time.
I mean, 40-60 decent. If I get 40, if it
Realistically, from like a major.
you know what?
40%.
It's like I had this idea of how contracts should be like reconstructed for rappers, like how NBA players get contracts and they have incentives. So if you get a certain like accolade or something, you get a extra money. I feel like that should be the same with artists. Oh, if you get a so and so amount of streams, boom. Oh, if you
get a number 2,
yeah,
number 1.
Campaign $1 per stream. $1 per stream. Campaign that.
If you get a lower split, you should get more money. Naturally, that's a fact. If a label comes to you and say, "Oh yeah, we want to do we can't do no 60-40. How about 30%? Oh, if you want 30% of my masters, I need 10 million in. That's a fact.
On my masters, I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely about 25.
Yeah, so I need about 10 close.
I need the. Who was that? Logic.
Yeah, Logic deal. That was a decent deal.
That Logic deal. I need that Logic deal. But I'm not making no suicide songs though. Being honest.
Isn't it crazy you can't even say the word suicide no more?
You can. It's just like retarded and all that other good stuff.
There's a lot of stuff that you can and can't say depending on what it is. And
Like
YouTube.
like something Kanye predicted, and I totally agree with him. Is
What? It's
probably
a,
10 to 15 years or less, we probably won't be able to say the word crazy.
why?
Like calling somebody crazy. Like,
So there's
they're
gonna be a
crazy,
censor.
It's like calling somebody retarded.
There's
Like,
gonna be a censorship on what you can type.
He's crazy. Like I wouldn't be shocked. That's something I would not be shocked by. How like everything going. Like I just feel like it's just a big red button. You could push it. So it's like when people even just bring up, say hypothetically, like somebody that's not canceled, but like somebody speak up something that did happen, with them back in the day, and it's probably not like nothing too crazy, honestly. But they still just like, nah, we should cancel them because of that.
You know what? I feel like
like little shit like that be blowing the hell.
Conspiracy theory time. I feel like the government, like they have a time, like they have a section for everything. They have a section of the government for the internet, not specifically memes, but the internet. They have a section of the government for exactly what you just said. Canceling, pop culture. They have people that just sit around and be like, might not saying they might make memes. Might see what's funny, might see what's, just studying the society, like social media. Social media, definitely, if you study that, you can kind of influence that and kind of influence the population in a sense.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't get what you're saying.
I'm gonna say one thing though. Don't never let me see that photo with the government, like the black people photo, like they like fried chicken, like the stereotype photo. Like, I know that shit exists.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
Speaking of, like, we'll probably never see it, of course. But
speaking
like,
of that,
never let me see that.
they were like opening the UFO files. Like they've been doing that for like at least like probably like weeks now in Congress. Just been reading what was on there. But I definitely got to take a break and use this bathroom.
So yeah, I remember my homie said something about like you know how the UFO or whatever got found not recently, but they came out and admitted to saying like they found one and it was a live creature inside and all that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
They going viral. And I was like, one of my homies had a random conspiracy theory that I was like, I never thought about it, but that'd be crazy. Like, imagine if we took them and then got like some type of control of like the
alien technology.
Yeah, technology and shit like that. So like, if you happen to see like people are saying like UFOs and shit, and they'll be American control because we're using their technology, and so like that's probably why you'll randomly see one. That's a crazy conspiracy.
No, I've actually heard that shit before.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be shocked.
That back in the '60s, Roswell, that shit was like a legit alien.
You said who?
Roswell, New Mexico.
Yes, sir.
You know?
I know about Roswell.
He do. He be on that shit, but it's ancient alien ass.
Wait, you mean ancient aliens like
The show, yeah. I'm talking about the show.
like
the action
the
Bronson.
aliens built the pyramids, or like Roswell was an alien spaceship?
I was calling him an ancient alien, but no, I know what you said.
Oh, that is a good question. Both kind of, if you want to think about it. Because in Ancient Aliens, they were saying that, talking about certain architectures, like like Stonehenge, you know what I'm saying? The pyramids, like you said, they were saying no aliens built those. Which I'm like, yeah, that's a little bit primitive if they built that shit. My people made those, if you want to say that. But I don't think
The pyramids?
Yeah. I'm like, our people did that. I'm like, nah.
People forget Egypt is in Africa. People do forget that shit.
I don't know how.
We ain't gonna.
They try to,
We ain't gonna get too deep into what.
They try to put their control on it. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, if you look, you'll see and be like, oh yeah, it is. But, it's forgotten. It is. Can I get some of that Crown Royal over there? What's up, Doc? Shout out to Crown Royal.
Nah, we ain't sponsored.
We ain't
Fuck them.
sponsored. Just shout out to them. Shout out to the Canadian whiskey, man. You know.
For real.
All right, you know what? Shout out Canada.
There you
I
go.
would
Shout
love
out
to go to
Canada.
Canada.
Man, they just won today too. Shout out SGA, Dylan Brooks.
7 3-pointers.
They did what they had to do. You know, I like SGA. I'm a big fan of SGA.
Yeah, he's real nice.
Is he really like a top 10 player now?
How's he not? I mean,
I haven't
like,
seen
nah.
him. Because they don't put the Thunder on TV like that.
YouTube.
Which is crazy.
Like,
YouTube.
you're right there. You're right, man. Hey, if you see him in that, what was it, play-in game,
Mhm.
that just say everything you need to know. Cause him and Giddy, and then now they got Chase. See, I said we. That's cause I'm still repping the Thunder.
Team
since
Thunder,
the
let's
80
go.
days. Like that's to the
Since
blood.
2013.
Yes.
2013 days. Like I'm always gonna support them. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I remember I was a Raptors fan in 2017, and I definitely was a 2019. 2019.
Kawhi,
sure.
right?
I'm a big Kawhi fan, so yeah. So I never really liked the Spurs because of like Tim. I didn't like Tim back in the day. Shout out Pop, though. I fuck with Pop. Wemby, we gonna see how that's gonna be. But overall, yeah.
I actually
Kawhi all the
think
way.
I think Wemby's gonna be pretty decent.
That's gonna be the next Ralph Sampson. That's not saying much. So he's gonna be something.
Hopefully he plays. Hopefully,
Think
over
he gets
under.
injured?
Yeah, I'm about to say over under 40 games.
100%.
40 games?
Over under 40 games.
Oh, why you asking?
Yeah.
Under.
I'm gonna say over.
Me too.
I'm gonna say over. We put dollar on it.
I don't know. I mean,
Because he can do 42, so no, I'm not gonna put it.
that's
he
because I
couldn't
know
do-
this is Spurs, and I know they. I'm not. No, you know what? I was gonna say they not gonna do no gimmicky shit. These are niggas that made low management, so I can't say
Yeah,
that.
he could
So I
play
was
like 70 games for like 28 minutes a game.
70. Hell no, I see that man
60?
playing 50 at the most. He might play 50.
All right,
and if he
over
don't,
under
48, 48, 48 games
48
tops.
games.
I say about 40 games maybe.
47.
I say he plays about 60 games.
Over under. Here's another over under. Over under 48 games on Zion.
Zero.
Under.
Over.
13
Under.
games.
Over.
Under. I swear I think he under.
Over.
You think he's coming back?
I'm rooting for
Man.
I want him to.
Shout
No,
out to Kima too, man.
I want him to succeed. We not finna.
We
I
all
want him
do.
to.
We
I want
all
him to succeed as an artist. I mean, as a player.
That's,
3 times, ladies and
Three
gentlemen.
times.
I want him to succeed as a player, but as I look at
want that
him,
shit.
I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's same with kind of Wemby, but Wemby's a little different. But Zion's different because how he plays his game. Wemby's gonna have to adjust how he plays his game for his body frame. Zion hasn't adjusted how he plays his game. But I'm like, bro, you nah, you a tight end, bro. You a tight end, bro. You a tight end. You see out of all the Ball brothers, the one who looks like Zion is where?
I
Leandro?
don't know about look like him, but
I mean, body wise, he don't look like
that
Zion.
nigga can bench 400, so you might.
Okay, well, so where is he though?
We talking about Leandro?
Yeah, where is D'Angelo? He's not in the league.
Yeah.
He's not in the league. But he tried out.
He was a G leaguer,
Yeah, he tried out.
which is really good.
If Zion comes back in the league with a shot, I'd be like, okay, not that little
Oh, the-
Spice
the
Adams,
Wemby.
little Spice Adams shot.
Hey, look. Exactly. Like, only words I'm gonna just say is if Zebo can do it, so can Zion. But overall, I'm like.
Zebo was in a different game.
overall,
Yeah, that was 20 years ago.
That was like 20. That was two
game.
different game.
Who play better though? If they playing and they healthy.
1v1.
Ooh, is that it?
Going against Zion, going with Zion.
Zion's a little.
You talking about Zach? You talking about Zebo in his prime?
I'm talking about Zion in his prime too.
That's high school then. What you talking about?
That's him right now. He's better.
Nah.
No.
He doesn't even play.
He was just an all-star last year.
Did he play an All-Star game?
Okay
Okay then. So what? Like I said, high school.
We talking about healthy, so we're talking about.
High school is his prime, dog.
That's him. That's him.
You remember that little short?
That's like calling Kyle.
Garden Zion. You remember that?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out
That's
to-
high. That was his prime, bro.
Yeah, that's like saying Kyrie Duke was prime. Kyrie. That's
2016 Kyrie was prime Kyrie.
Yeah, facts.
no. He's technically in his prime now, but people don't want to say it. So it is what it is. He's 100% shooting better.
He's
If you're going
body
by-
prime and
we're going by
but you
percentages. We're going by
body and age prime maybe, but like you talking about
percentages.
game
We're
wise,
talking about percentages.
you saying his games. Forget statistics. I'm asking you if you saying his prime game is right now.
It never changed.
That's his opinion. I mean, I can understand why you say that. He is good, but his
I could-
prime game,
I respectfully
like I
disagree.
respect, yeah, because I'm like his prime was definitely with LeBron. With so when he hit that shot game, we hit that
That
shot.
was his prime 2K years. Yeah, I said that. Overall, I'm like, nah, like overall, I'm like, I think he same dude overall, tip top, all the time. Just like KD. I mean, what's prime KD? OKC or Warriors?
Oh, that's tough. Well, not on the Warriors, he didn't have to carry any kind of load whatsoever because he had the greatest shooters ever.
But they consider Warriors KD prime KD.
That's what they did. That's casual. That's
Yeah.
statistics
You ask me
wise.
personally, I'd say the same. I'd say that's prime KD.
I think right before
Right before he left.
he left.
Right before he
like
left,
year.
that was the
'Cause he won
KD.
the
If that was
MVP
prime
that year,
KD,
right?
then they should have beat the Warriors in 2015, bro.
Nah,
He got injured.
he got
No, he
injured.
didn't. No, I'm talking about the year in the game 7.
Yeah, we had game 7.
The year before he left.
The year before he left. I don't remember that far.
You said they shoot. You said that year.
3-1.
You said that year they should have beat the Warriors.
They should have.
If that was prime KD.
The only reason why I'm gonna say that still was prime KD is I'm gonna just give credit to Steph and the whole Warriors staff and just be like, no, they was just on one that year. They wasn't gonna. I knew for.
Sometimes the shots were
I mean, I kind of, even as a Thunder fan, I kind of knew the Warriors was like gonna win that.
KD gave up the last 2 games.
I kind of knew the Warriors was gonna win
KD
that.
gave up the last 2 games.
Russ and Steph, I'm taking Steph.
Hey, bro, you better watch out. KD's gonna be in these comments.
I'm a Russ fan. I'm a KD fan, man. Hey, look, man, KD, that's my brother. We was talking the other day.
You and KD. Shout out KD.
I just was saying some funny shit on the bar.
He was waiting. He like, nah,
You gotta get on the label.
What y'all think about this bottle? Look, I ain't KD with the burner, but I got a burner.
Ooh.
Nah, you gotta rephrase it.
How should I say it? I was just doing some joking shit because it was just funny because I was like, I was fake rapping in my head. Next, I'm like, I ain't KD with the burner, but I got a burner though.
Man, fuck it, I'll put that in the song. Like if I was you, I'll put it in.
I heard.
I say you should rephrase it.
I'm not gonna say it, but I definitely thought it was funny just to say.
Oh, can I? That reminds me of something.
Well, how long we in right now? 2 minutes a day. Pause.
An hour. I'm gonna say.
What time did we even start?
I'm gonna say an hour.
2 o'clock.
Well, about 45 minutes, I think.
Oh well, that's crazy.
I don't think we in time for intermission.
Yeah, part 2 got to be a little brazier.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. I mean, I gotta roll up real quick, so you good. Where the bathroom at?
Glass door over here.
You can go out that way. You can step over there or something.
Oh, it's done about an hour.
Really? Alright, so you can pause it right now. We're gonna definitely push this to at least an hour and a half, if not. I mean, hour and 40, if not 2.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, sir. Shout out to all the good fans, man. You know,
I see how you coming over here.
shout out to all the good people.
You must be waiting to have kids on.
Nah, you know, I accomplished things this year, so.
Watch out for the lid. Loose guy.
Loose guy, you see my feet.
I know, yeah.
Loose.
Loose.
Kick on your Sunday shoes.
How you supposed to kick? How do you kick on Sunday shoes? Don't you kick off shoes?
You know what, Nigel? This happened on, what's today, Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
This happened yesterday. Now, you know what the 606 is?
Yeah.
Little trail? I was on the 606. I was, walking my dogs. And so for those that don't know, the 606, it's like a trail where it's like about the size of this table. It's not very big. So there was people coming this way with the dog, and I had both of my dogs. So obviously, when a dog sees another dog, they're like, "Oh, hey, I wanna go say hi. I wanna go, I wanna go smell them. I wanna go bite them. I wanna do something, right?" So there was a guy, and he was behind me on rollerblades, and all of a sudden I just hear no, 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 and then he just like zooms past, and I guess he must have almost fell or something, almost hitting my dog. But like, he's kind of zooming, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden I see him, like, he's still going, but he's like, fuck this motherfucker. And then he turns around and he flips me off. And I'm so confused. I'm just like, bro, fuck you too.
It's so I have like a statement that I want to make for the bicyclers, the runners, everybody. Just because you're doing what you're doing, and just because mainly the bikes and people who ride things, pause. Like people that have try anything that you can kick and push or whatever the case may be. Mainly you bicyclists. Just because you guys have lanes, just because you guys have trails and streets, you guys have to pay attention for people that's walking.
And don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole out here. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that happened to me when I was up north. Yeah. That happened to me when I was up north. I was just walking somewhere, and somebody said, "Damn, you're in the way." Bro, this is a lake trail for walkers. What? The fuck is you talking about? Talking about I'm in the way. Go on the street. Go on the sidewalk.
You sound like that one dude who walked through that R. Kelly interview.
Yeah, that's true though. Here, you can't go through here. Yes, I can. This is a sidewalk, bro. I can go anywhere, dog. This was made for me.
Alright. You don't want to roll over right here? Okay. You want your seat back?
No, you can sit right there.
It's a fact I gotta walk over this bad boy. Says 17s on the shit.
With the caveman 3s.
11s.
Caveman 11s? Yeah, okay. I thought the 3s.
Oh, but so I was thinking about it after the fact, because I stopped in like a little patch of grass on the 606.
Oh, shit. Yeah, she got to watch out for stuff. Be back, ladies and gentlemen.
That's you and me over there. It's me, right?
Yeah.
You were sitting right? And you were saying?
Yeah, so I was thinking about it after the fact.
That's expensive. I'm like, two, my bad.
Nah, it's only.
That's the blue 600. I don't know about the blue. 600 ain't easy.
It's only 600. We got you.
I've got it.
I mean, I'm not paying for that right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I got 12 cents
The label ain't
till
here,
Wednesday.
remember?
There's a label in here. The label has it.
Can't be right.
So yeah, I was thinking about it after the fact. And if you're, cause I saw him again coming back, and I stopped and I was just letting my dog smell like on the patch of grass by the tree, whatever. And he's still, you know, eyeing me, like as he's walking by, just staring me down, and I'm staring right back. Now me, you know, I had a little something in my pocket just in case. And thinking about it later, I was like, you really kind of got to be fucked up in the head if you're trying to start shit with strangers in the city of Chicago.
Well, you just got it on you.
Delusional. No.
That's when I see my boy.
There you go. Yeah, that's the dope one. You got to be delusional, because it's like it's just to think that you. Because for me personally, it's like a switch when it comes to me talking to somebody, or somebody does something, or kind of like does something crazy to me. It's like I have that little thing where I'm like, all right. And I kind of look in my head. In my head, it's like you step out of the thing, like the Avatar state when Aang, and he steps back. So it's like I'm stepping back. I'm like, I know you want to snap, bro, but you don't know what's going on with this motherfucker. Why they doing this to you, and why they even would think about it. So I'm just, you know, just kind of chill out.
Yeah.
But to just
Now the thing was, he was dolo, I was dolo. It was like, you really being tough right now.
What time of the day was it?
This was like noon yesterday.
people be mad. People is crazy,
Bro,
bro.
we woke up on the wrong side.
Woke up. That's what I said. I was like, people really will let you. Where you going?
I'll get my grab.
Hey, don't let him outside.
I got you. Believe me.
All right, bet. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, what was saying?
It's just I just don't understand it. The level of aggression served from random people is crazy nowadays.
I feel like people don't understand that other people can be crazier than you. Like, yeah, you didn't get sleep, and now you're mad, and now you got road rage. But you don't know if the other person is just like, yo, fuck it. Fuck going to prison. I don't even care no more.
Yeah. Hey, I came outside with a bad attitude a couple times. I come outside with bad attitudes, and I get either humbled sometimes real fast. I'm like, man, fuck, do something. So next thing all of a sudden something happened, and I'm like, see, that's what I get for doing woo, being there. I'm like, dang, let me think of the last instance where I was kind of had a little snazzy attitude, and might have been getting some coffee at a Starbucks.
Ooh, right before you get coffee.
Yeah, and I was just, it was somebody in line, and I'm behind them, but I wasn't like real close behind them. But they kept looking behind, look like they seen, like at first when they looked back, they just looked to the side, and then all of a sudden when they looked back again, and they kind of seen me, and they kind of looked at me like, and then they looked like, oh, and I'm like, hey, it's a lady. I'm like, what's up? Like, I backed up a little bit. Next thing you know, all of a sudden, when I backed up, she kind of moved forward. And I'm like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, what did I do? And so I'm like, damn, this bitch on some racist shit. Cause ironically, she was white. Anytime not to be that type of guy, but anytime something like happens to me, I kind of assume it's racism, because it's just, I'm just like, oh, these motherfuckers is racist, because it's like it's just like a norm. Yeah. For people of color, it's just a norm. You like, damn, why is motherfucker on that with me? Because I'm so and so. So I just assume that, and next thing you know, when I moved to get my coffee, I kind of like walked back. She was going this way, and so I moved to get my coffee, and he's like, you smell good. I was gonna say that. I was gonna tell you that the first time you was behind me. I was like,
tell her that.
She was gonna tell me that.
Oh, she was gonna tell you that you smell good? Like,
yeah, like I smell good. Like, yeah, you smell good. Because that's what she's like. I did double take because I turned around. We didn't even get into it, but I assumed because I had a bad attitude that
you already in that mind.
Yeah, I'm already in that mind state. So I'm thinking she's in that mind. And like, so it just affected how I viewed other people. So it's like, sometimes people got to get their ass put back in that place now. Once you know what I'm saying? Hey, you good, bro? What's up? Because that's my purpose. That's the best. All you gotta do is ask somebody, you good? Because then you know you can't ask everybody that in the city, but you can ask certain people that kind of is showing a little bit too much aggression. You can kind of see it in their face, like, "Oh, you upset about something? Are you good, sir?" Then depending on how they respond, it's like, "Oh, you're not that upset." Because anybody that if I would have asked somebody if they was good, if I'm upset and somebody asked me if I'm good, hell no, I ain't good, bro. Fuck, what you talking about? You did, you did woo to me. You stepped in front of me. I don't like that. But he was, some people might just be like, yeah, I'm all right, lying. So you start lying to me, I know I'm like, all right, that pent up aggression you had is just.
Shout out Ice Spice too.
Yeah.
She just did it. She just got a collab with Dunkin' Donuts.
That's
Spice coming.
That's dope.
Coming out,
And see, look, shout out to the marketing teams that does shit that's dope. You know what I'm saying? All that corny shit some of y'all be doing, and your PR team puts in place. That ain't good. That's the stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a smart little PR move right there.
I don't give a fuck if Microsoft wants to sponsor the podcast. I'll let them.
Yeah.
You sure?
Xbox, Halo.
No. I know you saying
2K.
This. No, not them. I'm just talking about like you don't care like off a sponsor, or you just talking about like
sponsorship. Like if we had a big ass logo right here.
Even Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo, yeah.
That's decent money right there.
Wells Fargo.
Niggas racist hell over there.
Everybody's
Everybody's
a little.
a little racist.
You ain't hear about that? What's that?
Everybody's a little racist. He just said it,
Since
bro.
they ran into that Trump shit, there was too many people that worked there for me.
Everybody's a little racist. For you to look, if you really want to go off of, oh yeah, I don't want to work with these people because of you. Then might as well just work with your own kind. And then damn near you damn near gonna be racist then in a sense because you working with your own like you
work with
no others. So it's like
talking shit about niggas. That's niggas. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, that's not me.
The only thing I will never let sponsor the podcast is gambling.
I feel
and
that.
those payday loans.
So you telling me the Chicago, you did downtown?
Nah,
You telling me steak? You telling me steak? The thing?
I can't do it.
Why not?
I can't do it because
FanDuel.
once upon a time I worked in the casino, right?
Nope.
And I worked there for a couple years.
Uh-oh.
And you see people like come in for the first time, and then you don't see them for a few weeks, and then they come in again, and then they come in a few days later, and then they're just there every single day. And in my opinion, it's the only addiction that cannot kill you. Like you take too much cocaine, it'll kill you. Nah, you take too much heroin, it'll kill you.
I'm talking about depending on what you're doing, it can kill you.
What? Gambling? How?
All right, like if you steal from the wrong person,
shit like that. Yeah, I'm like that shit can get you whacked.
I mean, it's not gonna. Like how like drinking and smoking and like affect your health. Like you're buying this.
It will, cause guess what? You might not have nothing to buy after that shit.
but then you beg and then you go to the casino.
You talking
about
about
steal,
Oh, you work and you go to the casino.
Go to the casino. So that's the only thing. Now it's just me personally.
Oh yeah, I'm you. Yeah,
I do know how to play poker.
you're not gonna be sitting me. You're not gonna sit me saying on anything. Be like, yeah, go gamble. I mean, I do it because it's quick, fast, but
Now, if you want to gamble on your own,
do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like if you want to throw $20.
But you ain't ever gonna see me saying, yeah, FanDuel sponsors is so and so, and we gotta do. Nah, FanDuel.
For the next 2 minutes.
FanDuel gets enough sponsorships from me. Every other day there's a game on, so I know if they're getting it from me, there's millionaires and billionaires and thousandaires who's putting money in their pocket.
I could fuck with a vape company. Not no cigarettes though. That's the only thing.
That's dead. I know no tobacco company. I ain't gonna lie. Not even a backwood sponsor. I'm good.
You wouldn't let backwoods?
No, I'm talking shit.
You would,
I don't know though. It'll have to be for like one thing though. But this.
if Khalifa Kush said, "Yo, wear this tracksuit,"
Man, got
wear this tracksuit.
got an inside about that already. You see,
Khalifa, we already. So look, we can transition into strains right now.
Because we got an inside about like it's a joke.
If we were hanging around Wiz and we got our own weed or whatever case some Zah, whatever, or we just chilling with him and he's like, yeah, I got some Khalifa. So he's gonna have Khalifa Kush. If he say, I'm like, hey Wiz, you got some Zah on you? He gonna be, I got some Khalifa Kush. I'm straight, gang.
Damn, you were telling that?
I'm straight, gang.
We smoking that shit in 2017.
Exactly, we ain't smoking that shit now, boy. What you got, Khalifa Kush runs?
Yeah, I know. I'm with that.
Yeah, let's go.
Khalifa Kush bull rocks, bro.
Let's go here. You talking about regular Khalifa Kush OG? I'm straight, gang.
Is you still getting high off this shit?
I'm out smoking them. I'm a stand at this point. Wiz, if you just smoking your strain, I'm out smoking you, bro. Cause I'm out smoking Wiz Khalifa, bro. Cause
He's still doing the dabs and shit.
no, exactly.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I hit a gravity bomb for the first time in a couple weeks, and if he doing that shit faithfully, then that nigga got it. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause that shit took me to the moon.
I feel like that's cheating hitting glass. Cause we talking about smoking. We ain't talking about smoking glass though. It's a blunt. Joints.
Alright, so what if it's dabs in the
No, that's cheating, bro.
How's that cheating? It's smoking.
Cause you need like a whole
If you
machine.
roll your shit,
You need a whole machine for that. You talking about just rolling up, smoking this?
Wax in your J. What you talking about when the wax?
That's cheating still. Like they trying to oversauce the J.
You got one and he got one. What you mean?
Hell no, I'm not smoke. I don't smoke those regularly.
You not out smoking him there.
I'm out smoking his ass. That's a fact, bro. Wiz, come on, holler at me, bro. We got roll your, cause I'm talking about you. We rolling. Look, he gets an ounce, I get an ounce. However he roll his ounce, however I roll my ounce. It could be all papers. I'm telling you, if you see my ounce and you see his, you gonna see his joints like this big or whatever the case. But you gonna see my joints smoke to the end, and there ain't gonna be nothing on them bitches. They're gonna be. He smoked all of them.
Got this recorded, so it don't matter.
Wiz, man, Wiz, throw it up, man. Yeah, Wiz, throw it up, man. And I'm out smoking Snoop. I'm putting that out there. That's what I'm saying. I'm out smoking them. You got to look, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because if Wiz,
You're trying to go viral.
No.
Jordan shit, bro. He Michael Jordan is smoking. That's what he's feeling like.
That's what it is. Like it's so. I know for a fact. Like I know for a fact.
He can't do that. He can't.
Fuck it, motherfucker can't do it on the woods. They say it's the tobacco. I'm okay then. You can't out smoke me then. You can't out smoke. If I have to smoke on Wiz's terms and he has to smoke on mine,
You can smoke your
But that's listen. But that's the thing though. If we saying you say he does the glass and all that, that's on his terms. I don't smoke glass, right? So I'm at his crib. He like we gonna hit this bong with wax. Bro, I don't do that shit on the regular. I'm smoking a joint, dog.
If you really just hanging out with Wiz, you gonna tell him that?
If you're sitting watching TV.
If you're genuinely hanging out.
Oh no, if we having a smoking competition, I'm gonna say that. But if we genuinely just chilling out, yeah.
You gonna hit it?
Yeah, I hit the bone. Then he go make a joke and be like, "Oh yeah, he can't outsmoke because he sleep." Nigga, we just hit wax, dog. What the fuck is you talking about? Get your stupid ass on.
I would actually say but the flower don't do shit for me. That's why I don't smoke that shit no more. That's why he said I can only do dabs and shit like that.
Yeah, cause you're doing a concentrate, dog. Come on, you're doing pure THC. Get out of here. Bye.
So you ain't never gonna get to a point where you just smoking dabs?
No.
Just be like, I might just say the dab before I go to sleep.
No.
Instead of be like, let me smoke a whole joint.
I mean, I'll have a dab, but it's just gonna be there. You're not gonna see me smoking dabs.
Yo, I got a question for you guys. What's the longest you think you can go without smoking at one time?
30 years.
30 years? You can stop smoking tomorrow and be good?
I could do it.
You?
Me, I can do a year.
A year?
I can do a year or two. At this point in my life, I don't.
But I'm gonna go on the limit and say 16 years.
What?
16 years.
So you telling me you'll stop right now and you'll start?
I make sure, hey, look, I ain't really starting until this nigga was smoking Reggie and shit. And I was
16, I said 16, 17.
I took a year off when he moved away. That was nothing. Came back, just smoking loud. I ain't stopped since.
Oh, something else I just remembered. Wiz Khalifa don't smoke blunts. How's that gonna work with that smoke off?
That's what he was saying.
I'll smoke papers. It don't matter to me.
He can't do it.
I'm out
Oh, you
smoking.
don't like papers?
I'll smoke papers. Papers easy. That's easier to smoke. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right now.
That's easier to smoke. I'm inhaling that. I'm inhaling the paper. That's easy money.
This on? So I can just talk about
Yeah, it is on. It's been on.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't got shit to say right now. I'm just saying.
running.
You know? Hey, look, random question just because I'm on a podcast and I guess I can ask people who will potentially answer it. I was thinking about this song. Do you think you know what your favorite R&B song is by Drake? And by R&B, I mean it's 80% of him singing. Like he can have a rap verse, but
I got you right now.
You know your number one favorite song?
Just hold on. We're going home.
You're capping out.
That's R&B for the fact.
That is, but it's the fact that you saying that that's your number one out of all the Drake songs.
It's a hit, man. I ain't gonna
Don't
lie.
get me wrong, like Jaded, that's one of my top 3. But I'm like, that's not my number one. So I'm gonna say, for me, I just feel no ways. So
Yeah, that's another one too.
Feel no ways. Feel no ways for now, but you really got to think about it. That's why I'd be like, you really got to like.
Shout out to M because when we did the Chris Travis show, he did his Just Hold On, We're Going Home, and I told him when he played it to me, I'm yo, this shit hard, bro. You need a video for this. And then I finally he did it live. I'm like, yeah, that was smart.
Yeah, when he came out to it,
that was smart. That was
Are
smart.
you talking about Travis?
Chris Travis, yeah, because he was performing with us too, and he
Shout out MJ and Majesty.
yeah,
baby.
Sirski,
That's our guy.
and Sir, and so he came out to that, and he was floating on that song. That was a good track.
This he had the stage held him down. To be honest with you, he had them white motherfuckers shutting up. They looking at him like you got it, sir.
I mean, you know, everybody was so like, because Chris Travis, that's like an old name, household name from 2013.
Household 2013.
SoundCloud, yeah. If you a big, you know, underground so and so.
Hey, look, I was just telling nigga, I put Bones on my SoundCloud, Mount Rushmore.
Exactly. So I'm like Bones too. If you were tapped into the underground and you don't know those artists, you're bugging. I'm not gonna say. If you say I was a SoundCloud kid, and then you say you don't know who Bones or Chris Travis was, which you was a Suicide Boys guy, that's cool too. But it's just like you were just on one thing. You couldn't have been on everything.
He's saying fuck City Suicide Boys. You heard?
Hell no, I'm not.
It'd be funny if someone
You
was
heard it
like,
here first.
if someone was like, "Yo, I love the SoundCloud era." Oh yeah, who you listen to? Tentacion.
Yeah, just like that. That's it. That's it. That's it.
XXS Tentacion.
You say I ain't know who you say I.
I listen to X. That's it. I would have been. That's it.
Oh, I love SoundCloud era. Joey Badass. Like what?
I'm finna be that's mixtape, but
But mixtape era, same difference. But nah.
Nah,
I'm a setbacks. I'm a datpiff.com.
I was about
Live
to say
mixtape.
that.
Shout out to live mixtape,
He was
man.
live mixtape out that piff. I fuck with all that shit at the end of the day. Shout out to Media Share. Niggas on the Zippy Files.
Zippy Files.
Niggas on my
Shout out Media Share. Shout out WinZip.
iMesh.
What's the next? What's that
I was
other?
leaking shit, nigga. Yes, bro. Some of my favorite rappers to this day. I'm gonna hand every rapper $10. Whoever shit I leak.
And then look,
There you
think
go, bro. I
about it.
stole
Think
your
about
shit,
it. Think
gang.
about it.
My
Because
bad.
back in the day, I was just looking up a torrent for.
I'm tossing that nigga. He go, what's this?
$40.
He
Watch
go,
out.
tossing that nigga a band. I'm finna. I owe you this, gang. He going, what this mean? Don't worry about it. I already made history with you before, cause I bought Carter 3 first week, so I'm part of those sales. So overall, I'm like, you good.
It wasn't.
Besides that, I'm like, how much shit I downloaded on LimeWire, Wayne?
What was the first? This goes to everybody.
First shit that you ever downloaded?
No. This goes to everybody that's watching and you all. What was the first rap album you bought yourself?
Twista, Kamikaze.
Ludacris, word of mouth.
Scarface, Greatest Hits.
Greatest hits.
Yeah.
It was like 02, 03.
Yeah, it was just the fact that it was the cover of the album with him with the suit and the hat on. I was like, damn, this shit look cold.
I'm gonna come clean. It was really just Roll Out for me on the Ludacris step, because Roll Out was already a hit, which I didn't take me until I was grown and realized Timberland made that.
The
beat.
first rap album that I got that somebody bought me, Mike Jones album.
Yo, Mike Jones had a run.
So you see why I was you see
I was a good soundtrack guy. I was getting good soundtracks. Good Rugrats soundtracks.
I was-
Shout out Take Me There.
shout out to the adults around me that had a bunch of hip hop shit that I was just randomly that I was just curious because it just looked cool and I was like, let me throw this on, and all of a sudden, no, yo, this shit
I
raw.
never forget my sister boyfriend playing like Scarface The Fix, and I was like, yo, I need that CD. I need that CD.
Back in the day,
Don't get me
CDs
wrong,
was
I
crazy.
knew- Bro, my CD collections, you know, like, I'm like, my parents still got all that shit between me and my sisters. Like, I ain't gonna say like it was a competition, but I had the most CDs out of all of them, man. It
You
was
had the case and the folder.
I got a folder now. I got the folder, at the crib and like the stack. And it's just like me with the records and shit. Like my vinyl collection, I'm not gonna say like it's out there, but like it's a decent amount. It's more than 40, I'd say for sure. So, yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Mhm.
What was there any album that first got you to be like, yo, I could do this. I want
Changed
to
my
do
life.
this.
I got my answer, but I want y'all to answer first.
Do you want me to go first in terms of podcast?
I'm gonna say, just because I'm thinking about it, and rest in peace to the late and great Daniel Dumile.
We talking about can do this shit as a rap.
Yeah,
Oh.
rest in peace to the late great Daniel Dumile. It was Danger Doom. That's when I heard it and I was re-rapping that shit. I was like, I can do this shit. If he's saying this, and the way he's saying it, the wordplay that he's saying it, the wittiness he's saying it, and I feel like I'm understanding what he's saying as a teenager, or at least understanding that how good
Preteen.
preteen. I understand how good he's rapping. Like, I didn't even understand rap back in the day, but I knew, I'm like, when I heard Doom, I'm like, this is a high level of rap right here. Like, motherfuckers not listening to this. And that's when I knew, I'm like, if he doing it, I can do it. Not like saying he was. It's just like if
It
he
was
can
that
do
easy,
it,
not like saying
it was easy or anything. But I'm like, if Doom can do it his way, I can do it mine. What about you?
I love Doom.
I thought you had.
I mean, he's a host. What about yours?
I know. I got you.
Come on, man. I want to hear it.
I got two answers. For me, it's like one of them isn't a CD because he said CD, but the first one for me would be like Bow Wow, like for sure. Like seeing his video made me want to get braids, but I was just like, if he can do it, I could do it. Like he said, with the Doom way. But that's kind of how I looked at it when I seen Bow Wow. But then probably my favorite CD from the artist I'm finna say, and that's College Dropout. Like that CD changed my life.
Yeah.
Like I bought that. I remember I was telling somebody about it. I was like, I bought that shit from Circuit City, if y'all remember. And man, like that was just that shit was on repeat every almost day, like for me that whole year. So College Dropout, yeah, still to this day is my favorite Kanye album overall, and it's just like the album that changed my life.
It's crazy to say that. What you know?
Well, in my very brief rap career, before I realized, yo, I cannot rap for shit. You know, I had to be honest with myself, so that's why. I did it. I decided to do podcasting instead, only because one, I can't rap. Two, I got so many interesting people that come into my life, and it's so cool to just sit down and let them tell their story, crack jokes,
Right.
talk about, I don't know,
Whatever.
what is it called? Pop culture.
Nice.
Pop culture gossip, whatever. And it's fun to just hang out with the family, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's crazy to say that. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, dang. When would you say you met me? What year? Oh.
I didn't start hanging out with you until 2009, but remember we knew each other.
Yeah.
So I say, I just know I remember I asked you about Corey. That was still 2009. But yeah, 2008, 2009.
So
We didn't start becoming friends until 2009 though.
So when him saying Kanye West, it's like I didn't got to think about it because I'm like, my grandmother introduced me to Kanye West. And I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, damn, why do I feel so strongly about 05? Because my grandmother...
Late registration.
That too. My grandmother passed in 06.
Oh.
So it's like when it came down to me, that was one of the reasons, like, why I really even started feeling like I needed to rap. Because I couldn't really express myself to my family. So I was like, damn, maybe I can...
Put it to a beat.
And then I heard Doom, then the Kanye West thing, because she put me on that. And she was talking about the drums, and I did the sax, and it was
that's all. She got, like, into the artistry?
Yeah, because, like, she was... I never heard Gold Digger until she played the CD.
Damn.
Never heard it. I'm hopping in the car. She used to be playing CDs. All of a sudden, we go in the... It's 7th grade. We go in the 6th grade. We go in the... She's dropping me off. She bought me Mike Jones album to play in the car because she just got a new Windstar. It was the old ass van. She just got a new Windstar. She was like, okay, yeah, maybe you could play some music going to school or coming back. And when we outside, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, this is when I really want to listen to music. And I'm like, okay, I guess. But she was into music. So I'm like, all right, okay, whatever.
Well, your grandma was into hip hop?
She was into music in general.
Okay.
She was into music in general.
You see this shit? Nah, he was looking at me roll up and shit. I was like,
and so, and next thing you know, we get in the car. She was like, "You want to hear this album I just got?" All of a sudden, no. All right. Next thing you know, all of a sudden, I heard Gold Digger, because it was like,
hot.
Yeah, it's hot. But I never listened to it. And all of a sudden, she played it, and I'm like, "You like this?" She was like, "Yeah, I like the beat." And I'm saying, listen, but she ain't messing with no broke. You sure you like
the thing that killed me? I say the thing that killed me the most is that's like you had a grandma who was into that. I'm pretty sure if my grandma was your grandma, then we'll probably be best friends. But overall, I'm like, no, my grandma was like, she liked music, but always since I was a kid, it was like, as long as it ain't that damn rap, I can't stand that shit.
She didn't like rap?
My grandma, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, like my family is old. My grandma's like 85.
I mean, a lot of people didn't like the rap that came up back in their day. A lot of them didn't like it.
In the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, ain't like it. I can understand
She wasn't listening to that in no 70s. She had like 2 kids. She was like going on to like my 40s, 30s. So I'm like, nah.
I mean, they
She
probably
couldn't
heard
understand
it.
it.
She couldn't understand it. And wait, maybe.
Will said, man, parents don't understand.
Think about it like this: rap music now ain't rap music back in the day.
100%.
So it's like rap music now is very like the the very commercial. Back in the day, it was very like, you know, niche.
Walking down to school.
Not that, but it was just like the simple. But it was just like you had to like rap, hip hop. You had to be in the need to know about that shit. Like to really know about certain artists.
Yeah. I mean, like the most
shit. The Tribe Called Quest.
I was gonna say like one of the most famous like hip hop movies to the date is Wild Style.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, you said B Street.
I was gonna say that maybe me personally. I was gonna say if you talking about yours, I was gonna be like Juice was mine.
Oh yeah,
Juice was mine.
I mean, Juice is my favorite movie. That's just my favorite
movie for me.
It's not. I wouldn't consider that a hip hop movie.
But it was because it was a DJ and it was Tupac.
It's my favorite movie of all time. But
the records.
I'll get that story another time. I mean,
part 2
in a second. But I'm like Wild Style, and the thing about that movie is so crazy is Nas sampled it, you know, for Illmatic, the intro. And so, like, if you knew, like, you seen the movie, so you knew what it was. But the thing is, they said that it only came on TV. And, like, it wasn't on VHS until, like, 1997 or some shit like that. And the movie came out in the 80s. So, only way you can see it is if you bootlegged it. So, that's why I was like, damn, like, for that to be a legendary hip-hop movie. And I'm like, damn.
Bootlegging in the 80s is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, well, no.
Motherfuckers, it was funny. I know somebody, shout out to Gerald, through Hyde Park, worked at Hyde Park Bonfire Club, worked at, you know what I'm saying, worked with me. He made a good tape. He made this funny ass post on Facebook. He was like, just because you pressed up tapes in the 90s do not make you a legend.
Shout out to the Maxwell cassette tapes too.
Oh man, and that's funny because it's like, hey, yeah, there probably could have been so many people. I pressed up tapes. You know how many people was doing that shit, man? Get out of here. Unless you was pressing up pinnacle artists, like, yeah, you know that 50 Cent, that was me. Oh damn, you pressed that up?
He was like,
the Dipset, I was me.
His first bootleg, it was I had to been.
Kanye gave that mixtape. He gave that to me. Damn.
Kanye was already a legend. When I heard what was them MTV shows called?
Unplugged?
No. MTV had the shows like before You Were Famous type shows. Like and then like I remember there was talking about Ye, and then GLC was like, yeah, like Ye had us listening to all types of shit that just opened our ears to that artistry. I'm like, this nigga was talking about listening to Portishead in high school, which is in the 90s where it came out, which is the type of shit the kids we were in high school. Like I was going back listening to Pink Floyd and Queen and all types of random shit.
But
like,
back in the day to say that,
like
that shit crazy.
Yeah. Portishead, like when it first came out in the 90s and shit like that, especially in Chicago.
Kanye West?
Like, yeah, legendary.
Crazy.
Legendary. That's what I'm like. Crazy. I'm ready when y'all is. I'm done.
Okay, so I guess this the rap part. This part 1. So we might have how many parts you think we might do with this? Maybe 2?
I'll tell you one more.
2 parts. I say we can do a 2-part.
Yeah, literally this one and the next one.
Yep, do.
All right, we'll do actual questions and not just we're hanging out.
Yeah.
Cool. Man, yeah, you heard Gift of the Sun, right?
No, let's play it.
I was gonna
play it part 2.
I was gonna say I'm gonna play all we smoking for you.
Yeah. We can do that. Let me get up out of here.
You finna put your wood up too?
Yeah.
All right. Use this bathroom again. That's you, right?
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah, no, you good? Cause I'm just gonna put some ginger ale lime in my shit.
Just like a scholar, this some Japanese designer with a little hint of Prada. You better holla at your guala shorty, I just want the marker. A young OG, but still a founding father of the art, bro. Yo, so I always speaking Spanish the way I had them niggas dancing like Man 10 and Manhattan. And boozed and withdrawn, too busy caught up with your cons. How the fuck you expect to be a pro if you don't practice on your yo? Hell if I knew, hell if I know that we were copping flows. But when I told them that the top's the only place to go, oh then I say I want it top, I take that face to go. Sweat is tanking, then them tears, nigga. TKO. Yo, it's TKO. See, it's TKO. Yeah. Can't be starstruck, man. You better get your bars up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I took the vases down. Boy, you know I'm flourished with the flowers. Took a trip to Austin. You know I'm in touch with my powers. It's the man's Nigel. The flow's tribal, not focused on the net. While you dying, trying to go viral. See, I'm in the game, I don't know idols. I'll meet you where the grass goes. I'll raise the bar and drop some ashes on your plateau. Kinda rare, boy, I'm Zapdos. The Lord hit me on my trap phone. You hear Ricky name. The shotty blowing, now it's back on. The Lewis section blowing Zah like it's a saxophone. I get the notion and I'm acting on it. I can't hear flames and not be rapping on it. You know the truth, so why you doubting us? You shitty boy, go get your powder up. Versus sealed with that powder stuff.